It's officially fall of 2023 and I want you to be the best smelling dude in any room you walk into. Now, I know it's kind of tough to figure out what cologne will get you the most compliments because there's so many options on the market. But from someone who spent thousands of dollars on colognes, I have over 100 fragrances in my collection, I'm now gonna share with you the best 10 fragrances for autumn that every man needs right now. Let's get right into it. Starting with number 10, Original Santal by Creed. This is like $400, right? It's a really good scent. The only issue is that it feels a bit outdated. Don't get me wrong. If you wear this, you're still gonna get at least some compliments, but there's a couple of clones on the market now. You know, there's Mont Blanc Individual where you can get for like 50 bucks. There's a couple other fragrances, but what this smells like, if you wanna buy it, the original, it smells like if sandalwood and cherry. It smells like if someone literally just got off from picking apples on the farm, right? It's like some sweetness to it, but it's super masculine. I really enjoy this fragrance. I do. But I just often don't find myself reaching for it as much. You can see the bottle is pretty full. Though I spent like $300-400 on it, it really doesn't do the job in terms of performance either. You get maybe 4 hours tops, which is why it's number 10. Number 9 is Ultramall by Jean Paul Gaultier. I do like this fragrance and I wear it a lot. The only issue is the versatility. It's such a loud fragrance and it's so sweet, almost sickly sweet. I know a few people, there's this one guy that comes straight to mind that has this as their signature scent and he really pulls it off. The way I think about this fragrance is imagine you're at a club and the owner of the club comes around and is like hugging you, giving you like a dab or whatever. That's what this dude smells like. You can't wear this to work. You're gonna smell like you just came back from a fucking bender at 4 a.m. So I wouldn't wear this in most situations, but of course, anytime I go out, whenever I'm at a club or a bar, not even a restaurant, but usually in a place where there's a lot of people, I wear this fragrance. And it still gets me compliments because it's so easy and unique to pierce through the crowd. I've had women come up to me before and say, even though this is not a unisex scent, right? They'll say, oh, I love that scent. Can I want it for myself, right? Not even for my boyfriend. So it stands out from the crowd. If you like standing out or your job requires you to stand out, this is a great pick. But for most people who work in corporate America, it wouldn't be a daily driver, that's for sure. Number 8 is Dolce & Gabbana, the One Parfum. The Parfum version, not the toilet version. But I freaking love this scent. I love this scent so much. God. The only reason it's placed number 8 is because it lasts for 3 hours. That's the only reason. If this lasted as much as some of these other ones did, this would be number 2 or 3 at most. Maybe definitely top 3. It just smells so freaking good, man. When I smell this, I smell like this is what Arabian Prince smells like. And the way I call it is I call this the Brad Pitt of fragrances because there's not a single person who thinks Brad Pitt's unattractive, right? He's just obviously a good-looking dude. Every girl and guy will agree so. Same with this. No one will say this is a bad smelling scent. Everyone in the world will love it. It just smells smooth. It smells clean. It has a musky note to it, but it's also sweet. It almost smells like if someone bottled up an old fashioned, but made it, put some spin on it that made it more accessible to most people. This is exactly what it smelled like. But man, the performance is shot, you know? So if you're going for a dinner for 3-4 hours, this is what I wear. But anytime if I'm leaving today and I don't know when I'm coming back, I just can't rely on it. That's the only reason it's, placed so low on the list. Otherwise, beautiful scent, absolutely gorgeous scent. Number 7 on the list is La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL. And this is one of the best fragrances from YSL, in my opinion. In the last 15 years, probably one of the only good ones they've come up with for men. Gosh, this is such a gorgeous scent. I'm so pissed that it has to be at number 7. Once again, any of these fragrances, they're in the top 10, right? Top 10 of the NBA or top 10 of any type of metric is really, really freaking good. You'll get compliments from all of these. It just depends which one you like the best and which one I think will get more compliments for the person. At the end of the day, it's how you wear it, the confidence you portray, etc. You can wear a trash bag and you won't get compliments if you wear any of these, right? But that goes without saying. Now, La Nuit de l'Homme, the reason why I've put it at number 7 is because, man, it's not powerful enough. The scent stays long. It stays 5 hours. That's not long, but 5 hours is decent for this type of fragrance. But the issue is that if the only way you can smell it is if you hug the person. But it's such a gorgeous, I would love my kids to remember me for this scent because there's a note of iris and almost lavender-like scent to this. It's not a very typical masculine fragrance. That's why I love it. It's very different. It doesn't smell like Old Spice or or something that you may have smelled before, but it's still masculine in its own way. This is more for a metrosexual dude. I wouldn't expect James Bond to wear this. Someone more like me would, you know, do great with this cologne. The reason why it's, yeah, once again, the only way I would wear it is when people come over to my house, right? Because you're in an intimate, close setting. You know, there's 2-3 people coming over for dinner, or just a couple of people coming over for drinks and to catch up. That's when I would wear this. But man, God, this would be ranked so much higher if it just was more powerful. Like you can wear this to the office. That's the best occasion I would say to wear this. Office or intimate gatherings, that's it. But the problem with the office too, it'll just, by the time you're about it, in 5 hours it'll disappear. But YSL, man, if you stepped it up with the performance of this, then the power of this, it would be definitely a top 3 for sure. So for number 6, another heavy hitter by Creed, Green Irish Tweed. I mean, dude, this scent is phenomenal. This is exactly how I describe this scent to people. Imagine a freshly cut lawn, like just mowed, and it just rained that night, and you wake up in the morning and you walk outside. It smells exactly like that in a bottle, but just maybe a bit more like masculine crap they put in there to make it smell better. I mean, this fragrance is so significant. I think Tom Hanks wears this, George Clooney wears this, Redford wore this, Marlon Brando wore this. This fragrance is 100 years old. Like, this is one of the most significant fragrances in the historically significant, because this is what really put niche fragrances on the map and put Creed on the map. This is like 100 years old. But the reason why it's number 6 for me personally is because it's too mature of a fragrance. Like for someone my age who's 27, this just wouldn't make sense for most people. Unless you're above the age of 40 and you have, this is how you wear the fragrance. If you have at least 1 or 2 gray hairs or white hairs, not even gray. You need 1 or 2 white hairs in your beard or your hair, then this is sexy. Then this is freaking sexy, silver fox. You're going to get, everyone's going to swoon on you and give you compliments. And also the problem with fragrance, this one, is it smells kind of stupid if you wear it when you're wearing just shorts and a t-shirt, right? Like I usually wear more casual clothes like this, right? This is so mature and sophisticated of a scent that you need to be, once again, silver fox, and also you need to be at least wearing a button down. If you're not wearing a collared button down or shirt tucked in, this just doesn't make sense. So that's why, though it's a 10 on 10 fragrance in itself, and I bought it for the artistic reasons for it, I just never reach for it. I mean, it just doesn't work for me. But great gift to anyone you know who's above the age of 40. Great gift for your dad. Great gift for your father-in-law. Beautiful freaking scent. Just not for it just depends. This one depends largely on the audience of the person. That's the only issue with this one. All right, I'm getting excited. We're getting into the top 5, because these 5, it was so tough to shorten it down to these 5 and in which order. I mean, this scent over here, like, this could have been in the top 3. It's Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf. Let's see if the camera can get a close-up. Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf. Damn, man. The grenade style, the way you have to pull it out to hit the scent. This scent's beautiful, bro. This scent's... There's no way on heaven and earth you wear this and don't get at least 1 compliment. When I was in college, this was my scent. Like, this became my signature scent in college, and every single time I went anywhere, I got compliments. Beautiful scent, beautiful freaking scent. What this smells like is, it has a largely focus on tobacco, but then like sweet tobacco. So you don't just smell like cigarettes, but the way this smells is like, it's like tobacco mixed with leather, mixed with a hint of like vanilla almost, right? And whiskey notes in it. But the reason why this is perfect for autumn is because in the autumn time, you want to start bringing a bit sweeter scents. It's just how the nature goes. When it's summertime, you want your Dior Sauvage, your shower gel scents, really fresh and clean, orange citruses. Fall time, in the winter time, you want your dark, heavy notes, right? Your very like, you know, your mahogany, your sandalwood, that type of stuff. This is just like a perfect blend in between. I mean, you could rock this 100% in the winter time. But for fall time, this just is that perfect sweet spot. And yeah, dude, this fragrance, depending on the right day and what mood I'm in, could be in the top 3. But the only reason I've put it here on top 5 is because some of these other ones just are a bit more unique. This is a great scent, but no one's gonna compliment you because they never smelled nothing like it before. They're gonna compliment you because it just smells like a great scent. And also this smells like a designer scent, you know, it's like 120 bucks, I think. I forgot exactly, but it's around that price range. It's not niche, but you don't need, once again, you don't need niche scent to have a really great scent. I just think it's a bit overplayed. There's also a few other versions of it which are different, but this one, the original version, I think is the best for the fall time. Number 4, Valentino's Uomo Intense. What a sexy bottle. I mean, it literally looks like a piece of jewelry, right? If you just put it on your stand like that. What's funny is the last time I wore this scent, it was at a conference and Jeremy Fragrance was there. He's a really famous fragrance reviewer. And he said that this scent was perfect for the occasion and perfect for someone like me. The reason why I love this scent is because it takes everything from Spice Bomb and makes it unique by adding, I don't know if it's lavender or iris or rose, but it's like it's one of those scents where it's almost like a flowery men's leathery whiskey fragrance. This is perfect for the office. This is perfect for a daily driver. The only situations I would not wear this for is, I guess, intimate gatherings, because it is kind of powerful and it smells a bit strong. So I usually put like 4 sprays, at most 5 sprays of this, but anything more than that, you're gonna smell a bit too strong. But what I really do love about this note is the coffee note in this. It has like some type of coffee beans or coffee note that makes it just smell, yeah, it's just super unique scent, super beautiful, well mixed, well balanced scent. It's like a 9 on 10. The only reason why I think it wouldn't get you the most compliments in the world, because it does have a pretty strong leathery note that some people might be turned off to. It's not, like I said earlier, the Brad Pitt scent, but once again, we're not in this game just to smell incredible. We want to smell incredible and unique. We don't want to just smell like every dude who just walked out of a Macy's showroom. So Uomo Intense, Valentino Intense, my personal favorite that I reach for so often when I'm looking just to spice things up a bit for my fragrance collection, because I think it really does help you stand out for all the right reasons. All right, top 3. Man, this scent, bro, I was looking for this scent for so freaking long, because it's also really tough to blind buy this one, because it's 400 bucks. It's a Creed Royal Oud. This was more than 400 bucks. This is like a $450 fragrance. Well, this size. Of course, you can get a smaller one for cheaper, but out of all the Creeds, Creed Aventus and all that stuff, this one is the most expensive because it uses, oud, right? Like the agar wood, oud, which is one of the most expensive ingredients for all of fragrance. Besides, is it ambergris, which is whale puke, and I think that's the other most expensive one, but oud is up there for sure. Yeah, it's like, the way I describe this is like if gold had a scent. If gold had a scent and then you mix it with oud, this is exactly what it smelled like. This is straight up, like when I think about this, this is what a CEO smells like who doesn't give a shit about what other people think about them. Like this is the kind of scent that you would wear if you just have so much freaking money that you don't even know what to buy and you're like, whatever, like it's kind of familiar and it's different, let me just buy this one. It's so unique, at the same time it's so refreshing, and it's perfect if you're someone who is like me, you know, you're a brown dude with a beard, and you want to, you know, you almost want to embrace the fact that you want to embrace the fact that you're someone from a country that is obsessed with oud scents. That's what this is, right? If you go to India, you go to Pakistan, you go to a lot of South Asia, oud is like such a big note there. So it's just something that invokes also just nostalgia for me in some sense. But man, Creed Royal Oud, this was made for, I think, like one of the royals in Dubai, and they loved it so much, and I think eventually when he passed away they made it open to the public. It is the most expensive one. I think it's perfect for fall. Once again, if you're a CEO, if you're an executive, if you're someone who just wants commanding power or presence, yeah, like this is what I imagine Obama would wear, right? Like this is that kind of a fragrance. I love rocking this one anytime I'm dressing up a bit, right? Anytime I put on just like a polo or a button down, I wear this one always. And if it was cheaper, I would probably have many more bottles of it, but it's liquid gold in a bottle. That's truly what it is. And top 3 is a tough place to place it, but the reason it's top 3 is mainly because of the price. If this was 100 bucks, this would be number 1. easy shot. If this was $100, $150, this would be number one, no doubt. The problem is that it is $300-$400, which is why I put it number third instead. But beautiful, one of the best scents I have in my collection. Now these top two were super difficult. They're almost the same price. They're both under $150, close to $200 if you, depending on the size, but under $150. And they are some of the best scents I have in my collection. Now, the reason I place this number two, and I'll first get into the pros and then I'll get into why, but Tom Ford Noir Extreme. What a beautiful, gorgeous bottle. I mean, one of Tom Ford's best fragrances ever. I mean, I have Tobacco Vanille, I have Oud Wood, I have fucking Fabulous, I have all his fragrances, right? This one though, just takes the cake. I mean, I don't know if you've ever had the dessert Golfi. It's an Indian dessert, but it smells very similar to that. It's very gourmandish. It almost smells like a dessert. It smells like chai ice cream that happens to also have a lot of vanilla, but also at the same time the warmth. I don't even know, but the warmth of cake, but like a chocolate cake. It has like this chocolate note. It has this gourmand feeling. It's just such a beautiful scent, and it literally tastes like ice cream that someone scooped from the bottom of the barrel, so it happens to be just like super creamy and thick and extra fucking like, whew. Great scent, man. Tom Ford Noir Extreme. The only reason I put this at number two is because I personally have gotten more compliments from number one. Number two, I personally like better. Like, I think this is genuinely a better fragrance than number one, but I've just gotten less compliments on this one than the other one. This reminds me, this is also such a unique scent that it's really easy to attach a memory to. I remember my first trip to LA, this is the scent I took. It was like the fall time-ish. For there, it's like, yeah, it was like fall time-ish. For there, it was winter time. But this was a beautiful scent, and every time I put this on, I think about my trip to LA because it's such a unique scent, such a memorable scent. It's easy for you to associate memories with. But Tom Ford Noir Extreme, you can get it for like, it's very accessible for the Tom Ford line. It's like under $100. You can get one for the smaller size of this. But this is an easy blind buy. I mean, if you're someone who's just looking for a fragrance that just gets the job done, you can wear this to office. You can wear this on dates. You can wear this to hanging out with your friends. It literally, I'll put this on my shirt, and then if I, like the next day, it'll still smell just as strong because it's such a beautiful scent. Well done. Noir Extreme, get the extreme version if you want to have a lasting, longer performance, but easily top cologne I have in my collection. Number one fragrance for fall. This is unequivocally the most complimented fragrance I have in my collection. At least top three, besides Creed Aventus, and I'll get into another video for that. This is Parfums de Marly Layton. Once again, beautiful presentation. I have the smaller version of this because I literally have way too many fragrances, and I don't ever finish a bottle anymore because I keep rotating them, and I need to force myself to rotate them. But Parfums de Marly Layton, I have yet to wear this and not get a compliment. I mean, I've recommended this to friends. I've recommended this to family. One of my brother's roommates, he wears this one, and he's someone who goes on, let's say, a lot of clubbing and dates, and he always gets compliments on this one. I mean, what really stands out about this one is it takes all the best qualities of all the other fragrances. I mean, the leather, the tobacco, the vanilla, all the autumn scents you want, the fresh cut grass type feeling as well, but it adds an apple note to it. Yeah, this smells and tastes almost like a warm apple pie mixed with like a Tom Ford leather fragrance. It's absolutely masterful blend. And this performance is out of this world. I mean, I'll put 4 or 5 sprays on it, and from morning to night, it smells amazing still. Sillage is great. You can smell it from like a few feet away, depending on how much you put. I would recommend though, since this is a fragrance that I personally love a lot, but I would recommend putting on an extra spray or two of this fragrance than the other ones, because though it is powerful and people can smell it really well, it's such an inviting scent. I think that's the best way to put it. Like when I'm sitting next to someone, it's almost like they want to come closer to smell me because it's such an inviting scent. So feel free to put on extras of them. You can put on like 50 sprays of this and no one around you will get a headache because it's just that beautiful of a scent. But yeah, I've yet to wear this, not get a compliment. Absolutely gorgeous scent. Best fragrance from Parfums de Marly. And yeah, listen, man, all 10 of these are excellent. You can go for whatever ones you want. I'll have them all linked and listed down in the description box below. But yep, these are my top 10, man. And I hope you enjoyed the video like this. Let me know in the comments below what is your favorite fall scent. And if you like videos like these, you know, it really helps me to know that you enjoy them by giving me a thumbs up, by subscribing to this channel, so that I'll make more and more videos like these on fragrances. But yeah, be the best smelling dude, man. Go out there, buy one of these fragrances. Don't feel bad to spray a couple of extra. Let the world know that you're gonna be someone who's gonna crush their fall and be the best smelling dude any room they walk into. See you all in the next one.